To college football, I have never liked Jimbo Fisher, okay? He's got a national championship at Florida State. Can't take that away from him. But I have always felt that Jimbo was more talk than he was walk. And when he got the job at Texas A&M, well, we finally were going to get to see whether he really could walk. That's SEC football now, boys. That ain't running through the ACC, my friend. This isn't beating Wake Forest, NC State en route to an ACC championship at a college football playoff. Now, obviously, you got to beat somebody else after that, but it's a different beast week in, week out when you are dealing with the SEC. And what we saw was one good season in College Station, which happened to be the COVID year, when everything imploded across the entire universe, surely in college football as well. So empty stadiums, no real home field advantage, a crazy schedule, half a season. It's a joke. Forget bubble championships being lesser than. That football season was really a joke. College football specifically. Well, Jimbo Fisher did a podcast the other day and said he is very interested in returning to college football. He's going to work for the ACC network. He says he still loves it. And then he went on to list all of his accomplishments with the Trials to Triumph podcast. Quote, I've won 72% of my games. I won 80% of my playoff games. I won a national championship as a head coach and an assistant. Blah, 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 blah. And then went on to say why things didn't end well at Texas A&M. And he had to throw in there, but we also had the highest ranked team they ever had there, talking about the COVID year. Of course, had to add that one in. But then a guy who is, I think, employed to coach young men to not make excuses does shockingly exactly that. Quote, our quarterbacks got hurt. We played with first team, third team. It was hard to get play calling in and guys around. Didn't pan out like we needed it to, but I still love it, end of quote. Jimbo, you were paid a king's ransom at Texas A&M with elite facilities and elite talent coming through those doors. You had 100,000 people in the stadium, in the heart of Texas, where there is high school talent falling off of trees. And how come year after year, aside from the ridiculous half-cooked COVID year, was it so underwhelming? Year after year, season after season, game after game. Jimbo will tell you, well, quarterbacks got hurt. Well, we had to play with second and third string guys. Well, it was hard to get play calling in. Well, changing coordinators, changing the offense. What a loser. Dude, you were paid $100 million to coach at Texas A&M. Not Kent State, not Central Michigan, not FAU. You got Texas A&M and $100 million. And you were so bad, they cut you a check for 80 of it to go away. And you have the gall to blame it on injuries? On injuries? What a pathetic head coach. Can't make excuses. Can't make excuses, boys. You can't make excuses, boys. Can't make excuses, boys. But watch me make excuses. What a loser. What a loser. You are one of the highest paid people in your profession, and you've got a kingdom of resources at your disposal. And you want to sit here and tell us you couldn't get it done because guys got hurt. Got something for you. A lot of guys get hurt across the nation, and better head coaches deal with them. Nick Saban dealt with a lot of injuries. A lot of them. Won a lot more games than you did. A lot more games. Harbaugh, injuries. Much better head coach in college football. Let's go down the list of all of the coaches that are better than Jimbo Fisher, despite dealing with injuries. What an unforgivable excuse maker. Never liked Jimbo, and that's one of the reasons why. Ain't never his fault. Pathetic.